Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to this video. Today, we're going to be doing some Epic 7 content. I am finally committing to making Epic 7 content, and I am going to start with a free-to-play series as of tomorrow with the launch of the Frieren content. Now, I want to talk about the content as coming out, so I have got the update content page, but starting tomorrow, we are going to start our new series. We are going to play Epic 7 as a level 1, and we're going to grind through the game. I'm going to go from level 1 all the way to Arena and Challenger. Or at least Challenger Rank and Arena, and the idea is I want to try and go, well, it's going to be fully free to play, but I want to try and pick up the Frieren units along the way, and I should be able to pick up the Frieren units along the way, as well as any other characters, and hopefully we're going to end up in a really cool spot by the end of the month where we are at least Challenger and Arena, probably doing quite well in Guild Wars, and definitely be farming at a very high level. So if you want to start your Epic 7 journey tomorrow, or if you want to start your Epic 7 journey a little later on, hopefully that guide's going to help you and help you guys progress through the game in a healthy and good manner. In the meantime, let's have a look at this update. So Frieren is coming out. As you guys know, she's a limited unit, which means she's only available for 2 weeks. Once the collab is over, is it 2 weeks? End of the 16th, whatever that is. Once that 16th collab is over, that's it. Frieren is no longer in the game. Well, is if you have her, not if you can't. Like it's a short window. You have till the 16th of October to get her. Frieren herself is a pretty solid unit. Even for late game, I can see a lot of usage. But for early game people like us who are going to be starting on a fresh account tomorrow, she's going to be pretty up there. She's going to be really strong and a huge part of us being able to clear this game really quickly. I do have a separate account that I do play, and I have played for years. So, you know, I would consider it not a full late game account. I would call it quite mid to late game account. It's not like I have zero experience in this game. I have been playing it on the side. It's just we're starting a new account so you know the new players can tag along with us. And I will say, even on that account, I'm picking up Frieren and I'm max duping her. But for this account, we're going to actually just pick up one copy and progress from there. Her passive is absolutely fantastic. I won't go through the skills now. I'll cover all the skills when we eventually pull her tomorrow, and you'll see all the content around it then. But Frieren is amazing. Now, alongside Frieren comes her amazing artifact. Mirrored Lotus Ring is going to be meta-breaking to a point. It's literally the first time we've had a power creep for Tiger Hell's book. And for those of you, again, new players, you would be like, what is that? This is just going to be a very strong artifact. Just know that. That's all you need to know, is that this artifact is ridiculously strong. You're going to realistically want to pull as many as you can. In this game, you can upgrade artifacts by putting more copies into it and limit breaking it. This is not an artifact you want to be doing that to. You want to pull 3, 4, 5, 6 copies of this if you can. I know it's expensive. That's really where we're trying to be aiming for. All our powder is going to be pretty much going to this for me. And then over time, when you get bottles, you'll start using bottles to do the limit breaks, because you're going to want about 5, 6 copies of this. In reality, late game, you're going to want it. It's that strong an artifact. It weirdly power scales better than Frieren, so this is the big pickup tomorrow. And then the week after Fern is being released, Fern as a unit looks insane. I cannot wait to absolutely abuse her in Guild Wars, in Arena. I mean, I want to say in RTA, but let's be real. She's going to either be banned or first picked, so getting her is going to be quite difficult. I feel like she's just a must-have unit. Fern, like both the units are unskippable in reality, so Fern is going to feel absolutely exceptional. If you do end up watching the free-to-play series well after the release of these characters, there are other characters coming down the line, and it is what it is. You missed the collab character, don't be too disheartened, but this character is really cool. So next week we will be pulling for her. What's really cool is with the free-to-play series, we're going to be able to pull for free rent, save our resources, move into Fern. It's going to be pretty seamless. You guys are going to love it, trust me. And then again, her artifact, it's decent. I don't think it's insane. I think if you're going to go hard on artifacts, you've got to be getting the free rent one. I'll probably pick up a copy if I can, just for the completionist in me, but in reality, I don't think I need to go crazy on this one. If anything, I want to use all my powder on the free run one. And then lastly, Stark is coming out, completely free to play. This is a free unit. You're going to be able to do events in the game to be able to max him, get max copies, and his artifact as well is going to be easy to max, because all you got to do is play the game. So there is a new side story being added. The side story, again, has some really cool rewards. As you can see, Chapter 1 is live tomorrow. Chapter 2 will be live on Fern's release. And then Chapter 3 will be on the 9th. It is what it is. We will be naturally going nuts on this. And we will be picking up all of this and completing it. I do have, I think it's on this screen here. So you can see there is an additional event with the crossover where you're going to want to do things like for Frieren, clear hunts, expeditions, rifts, and consume spectacles. And then for Fern, you're going to do arena, draft, and then for Stark, you're going to want to be doing equipment upgrades. That's going to unlock a bunch of new things as well, like gear as well. For new players, this is going to be godsend. For existing players, these are probably going to be okay gear. I wouldn't think they're going to be super late game. Level 88 is good, but unfortunately, I don't think it's the best. I think depending on where you are in that mid to late games section, especially with otherworldly gear out now, this is probably not the latest end game gear, but I see Molagora and I see other things. This is going to still be really fun to complete. And resources are resources, man. You know, resources are resources. So we'll be clearing through the side story, getting all of this, and as you can see, you can pick up copies of Stark, the Jumbo Berry special artifact, and also Stark's gear as well. So you are going to be able to get Stark's coat, the ring, the scarf, and Frieren's briefcase. You can also get a mimic, which is so cool. I cannot wait to see what the mimic pet's going to look like, what it's going to roll. I hope it's going to be good. Super excited. Cannot wait to see the mimic. And can we just like appreciate how beautiful the emotes are? Because I cannot wait to spam that fern emote in RTA. Anyway, as we scroll further down, it's going to just talk about the other, releases. So Fern and Frieren again, and then we unlock Astral Forge. This is insane. So it looks like Astral Forge is available. It doesn't look like it's not permanent this time. So years and years and years ago, I remember just before I quit the game, a version of this came out, and it was a one-time use, and I got such a good piece of equipment from it. And then pretty much after that, I sort of took a break from this game. I've since come back for the 7th anniversary, and now I see that they're finally adding this. I feel like this should have been added years ago, but there you are. Astral Forge is going to be amazing. I will talk about it. It's going to be a pretty expensive way to do gear. It's probably going to cost probably if it's like previous gear, you're probably looking close to like 6 to 8 to 9k stamina to be able, or energy, I should say, to upgrade a piece of gear. But you're going to have pretty much perfect rolls. And getting a piece of gear that's going to be near perfect, at least substat wise, is so precious in this game. It's going to be 85, so you can upgrade it to 90, which is really good. And I mean, in reality, you could still get shafted on your percentage rolls, so you could still get low rolls on all your substats. But that's the thing, you just got to keep going, and you're going to have perfect substats otherwise. So it's going to be a really cool way to just upgrade gear down the line. You'll probably get 1, if not 2 pieces a month, if that's how much it's going to cost. But we'll see. We'll see as it comes out, and this is going to be really exciting. I think, this explains it quite well, but being able to access all these sets and be able to create things for new players, this is going to be a godsend. For existing, older players, this is still going to be you're going to be able to target specific things that you're missing. Maybe you're missing a good ring somewhere, and it's just going to give you that. So this is huge. This is absolutely massive, and I will just gloss over it quickly. Now, the balance updates are also coming live, so you're going to have Maid Chloe, Little Queen Charlotte, Operator Sigret, Fumir, Leica, Tempest Surin, Lorena, Commander Lorena, Carrot, Researcher Carrot, Helga, and Mercenary Helga. Oh, Christy as well. Anyway, all of them are getting buffed. For those of you who don't know the buffs, we will probably cover them later, but Commander Lorena's is going to look really cool. Cannot wait to start using her. Operator Sigret looks very, very good, and I was really surprised, but in a minute you're going to see it. They've also given us some extra gear, so the special equipment, and Sigret has got one, and so does Ruel of Light, someone I've actually just geared and started using recently. I'm so excited to see exclusive equipment for Ruel. 14% HP, which is pretty much what we're going to be all aiming for, right? It feels really good. For a unit that's got very high defense, finally getting a bit of HP into her kit probably makes her a little bit more bulky. It's going to make her pretty good. I mean, she's already semi-decent RTA, as a good, I don't know, maybe 4th pick. But in reality, that is going to help a lot. And her getting this effect here where her S3 is now going to be casting herself as well. I mean, it's just added bonus. It just adds to her kit. I don't think it makes her broken in any way or makes her any better, but I think it really solidifies her position. That's all it really does. While Operator Sigret, this is really interesting. I don't know if speeding her up is very good in this meta, because does she really benefit from 5 to 10 speed? I don't know. But this is quite cool. The fact that Annihilation is going, well, the trigger by Annihilation is changed to crit hit. So rather than getting a kill to make her have an extra chance, she can now just crit for an extra chance. It's quite powerful, and I think with the buff she's getting as well, she's going to be very interesting to use. So cannot wait. Legendary Epics Pass is coming. It's up to you guys if you think this is worth it. 88 gear and a Mana Stone. This is probably going to cost. Does it tell us how many Sky Stones it's going to cost? I don't know if this is 100% worth it. I mean, these epic passes kind of are hit and miss. If you're sort of willing to spend a little bit and just for like the charms, etc., it's probably okay. But for the most part, a lot of us will probably skip it. At least for me, it's probably not an immediate pickup. And I don't really like the extra 10 levels thing because if you just play through the game, you're going to get all the levels anyway. It is what it is. It is what it is, right? Right, she's going to tell us all the rewards. Let's go down to the coin shop. Coin shop. Ooh, okay, cool. This is cool. So, Emperor Ilnav is coming for 40 coins. If you have 40 coins, that's the unit you need to pick up. Especially if you don't have it already, Emperor Ilnav is a unit you want to pick up for 40 coins. The Moonlight Selector box is an absolute scam. 80 coins for a Moonlight Selector, and it's selectors before Ludwig, which means you only have a very, very few limited units that you can really pick up. Most of which aren't very, very good at the moment. So I think this is a bit of a scam. I think they should have probably at least, I don't know, gone one more year ahead. I think Ludwig is arguably the best unit you could pick up in there, and I don't think he's that good. So I wouldn't go for the Hero Selector. I would go for Emperor Ilnav, and if you don't have Kayron, he could be another pickup that you could potentially go for, but that's your choice. I think Ilnav is almost a must pickup for people, especially over the 40 coins. If you don't, I get it. It feels like a bit of a whale currency. It's quite hard to get, especially early on. It's going to be really hard to get, so maybe you won't get it. End of the day, if you do have the currency, you should go for Emperor Ilnav. And then as we scroll further down, we are looking at, okay, there's some revamps here, some leaf packs. I don't think there's much else, so that pretty much is it. I will cover some of the other packs as well. It's on this tab here. So there are going to be a bunch of special Frieren packs. Guys, if you are coming brand new to the game and you are wanting to whale these packs, I mean, realistically, it's going to be an interesting one. Special Pack 1, Special Pack bonus. I'll quickly explain that. So if you pick up Special Pack 1, you are going to get this as a bonus for just 10,000 gold, which is effectively free. This, I don't know how much it's going to cost. It probably would be like a $50 pack, right? It might be less, but I could see them putting 50, if not even $100 on this. Who knows? I'd be upset if they put that. If $100 for this is a bit too much, I think $50 is probably about right. But the pack 2 is almost definitely $100, and that is the Frieren one. Again, you could pick both of these up to twice, but you only get the bonus streak once. It's important to note that, because if you're going to buy this twice and then realize, oh, I'm not going to get 240 over here on the bonus, so it does state that here. It's twice per account, but the bonus is once per account. Very important to note. Later on, there is also the optimal gear for Frieren, optimal gear for Fern. These could be $25. These could be $50. We don't know yet, but we will see tomorrow. They're 88 plus 15 gear. They're probably going to be okay. I think if you're a brand new player, they're a huge step up for where you're going to get, because you can immediately gear these characters. If you're an existing player and have been playing for a long time, you probably have gear even better than this, potentially. We'll see how these gears come out, but you potentially have gears even better than this, and dropping $50 on something that you might potentially be able to farm in a day or two is probably not going to be ideal. So it really depends where your account is. I think if you're early to mid game, those packs are typically quite good. Again, if you're free to play, you'll just avoid it. It is what it is, right? And then, of course, you've got the PC exclusive packs and stuff. Most of these packs aren't going to be terrible value. Like, collab packs for me are typically quite good value, whilst other packs in this game can be really horrendous value. So, yeah, if you want to consider some packs, I mean, there are some here. Just note that you only get the bonus packs once and not twice. So if you are picking them up twice for whatever reason, you only need to pick one once. But other than that, guys, I think that's it. That kind of summarizes everything that's coming out tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be talking more about the free-to-play series very, very soon. So keep an eye on the channel. Bye.